we're starting our very next Madden rebuild. We've got the Minnesota Vikings in our series of going through, pretty much all the quarterbacks who were drafted this time, being J.J. McCarthy. Obviously, this team is currently being led by Sam Darnold, but it's not what we're necessarily looking at in this rebuild. Let's check out our press conference first and foremost. We're going back all the way with the rosters from prior to the season. So, things might look slightly different. We're starting, at the beginning of this season. Ooh, yawn. I didn't even mean to skip past that, but what do you mean? Whatever you're talking about. Will you play your rookie quarterback this season or let him sit for a year and develop much faster? I think we're going to let him sit. Honestly, I've been waiting for this to happen with the Bo Nix one, with the Michael Penix one, trying to see. And I'm going to say yes, he's going to sit all year. He'll play in less than 3 games. So we have the 3-game, floor to set, right? J.J. McCarthy, he's not going to play this year. He does get hurt in real life, so, we'll see. I want to see what this learning faster does, though. We've got another interview on the practice field at training camp. So what do we got to talk about today? Coach, going into the season, what area of our team is the strongest? I'm going to say probably our offense. Kevin O'Connell obviously being a really good offensive coordinator in the league. I'm going to say, I'll say our pass defense is probably more concerning at this point. Can I be more specific at that? Let's challenge our pass rush. Let's see. Need to make them effective. And what would look like let's get 30 sacks as a team. Statistically, what would we look like as success? Okay, I can't speak right now. 30 sacks as a team. That's the goal. We got Grenard. We got Van Ginkel. We got Dallas Turner. He's a young guy. And we're going to work on that. So let's go to our depth chart. And let's go ahead and make sure J.J. McCarthy is no longer starting. Honestly, we want him to play in less than 3 games. So we may even need to put him as QB3 because I don't know. Honestly, knowing this game, they'll probably count like him taking the holder snaps as a game played. So got to make sure he's not doing that. Nick Mullen's going to do that from here on out. Anytime, if Darnold does get hurt, we will play him. But we'll look at that. So our season goal, obviously in real life, they are 11-2 right now. This is a good team. I think for us, making the playoffs is really just about as good as you could be, about as good as you can ask for. Because, let's be real, 11-2, that is a, exceptional season comparatively. Nationally, what do we need? I don't know. Let's go, before we get into all this, setting our scouts, setting our draft focus, let's take a look at our roster. See what we're playing with this season. So, starting off, Sam Darnold, QB1. Aaron Jones, Cam Akers, okay? Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison. Jordan Addison in training camp got a bunch of upgrades, so he's good. Jalen Naylor upgraded quite a bit. Hawkinson, a great one. Ed Ingram, a lot of good stuff here. A lot of good stuff. Let's go ahead and do this. Hold on. Generate best lineup, because Christian Darrisaw did not get hurt to this point, and they won't let you do that still. That's so stupid. All right, so what we're going to do, go to depth chart. Cam Robinson has become an absolute luxury because in real life, he's really, the backup. And now, we're in a great spot. He's a 81 overall backup tackle, a swing tackle at 81 overall. It's an incredible option. What is this? Was he just at the guard and I didn't realize it? Garrett Bratt, what is happening? Who is supposed to be? Dalton Risner, where are you at? I don't know. Blake Brandel, he's here for now. Let's go ahead and check this out and make sure I'm not going crazy. Honestly, is it worth it to actually play Darrisaw here? Or Robinson? Robinson is 6'6", 335. Brian O'Neill, 310. Let's check out Darrisaw. He's 315. Honestly, the one that makes the most sense is, in fact, Robinson. He's the biggest. Usually guards are bigger. So we'll play Cam Robinson at left guard. Hey, get the best 5 guys on the field. That's honestly probably the best situation you can have. So that's what we're looking at then. He must have been. I honestly don't know. But either way, this is what we're looking at for our offense. I think we could probably use some help on the interior of the O-line. And that's overall about it because, J.J. McCarthy is quarterback in waiting. We're pretty much good with that. We need some D-line help. Bad. Oh, my gosh. Jerry Tillery. That's not beautiful. That is definitely not beautiful. We're going to start Dallas Turner at right end. He's probably incredibly undersized to be a right end, but that's okay. We're going to just go with it because, here we are. 263. I may move Grenard down, actually. That might be the move. Moving Grenard down might be what we do. Because Dallas Turner is only 240, maybe? Soaking wet, 247? Yikes, yeah. We're going to do that. We're going to move Grenard from, where are we at? He was left outside linebacker. And then left end, or no, it was right end, excuse me. Not Dallas Turner. Let's do Grenard. And then Grenard starting at D-line. Dallas Turner starting here. I like it. So, going back to our lineup, let's see what this looks like now. All right, so Dallas Turner, an outside backer. Where in the world is old boy? Did he get hurt? Boy from Cincinnati. Ivan Turner. Ivan Turner. Ivan Pace. There we go. Brain did not work there for a second. Yeah, he needs to be starting. He is a very good linebacker, so that's definitely needed. Other than that, I think we're chilling. Cameron Grugier here. Brian Asamoah. We'll play Asamoah over. He's younger. Very small, physically small linebacker group, but a fast one. Very, very fast. The lowest speed is 85. That is incredible. Yeah, we're chilling on that. I think we're good there. We're going to have to mess with the specialist positions, but that'll be fine. We'll do that in a moment. I definitely think we could use some help. We're going to need a strong safety eventually. I mean, Metellus is waiting. That's pretty good. We need a corner. We need a corner. We need D-line. We need corner. D-line and corner. And inside O-line. So I think that's what we're looking at this year. Scouting-wise, I'll fix that in a minute. It's not like it really matters who the scouts are. But yeah, that's what we're looking for. This season, I think, you know, industry, but I like to always predict how many years it's going to take to be good. This one, I'm going to say 2 or 3. I don't think this is going to take that long. It's more about getting consistently good. I mean, our offense is an 87 overall to start with. Our defense an 83, excuse me. Pretty solid. That defense just needs a little beef. Let's get it done. So here we are at week 4. We've got some things going on. A breakout, some player negotiation we need to check out, a press conference, some trade offers. Let's go ahead and start with the trade offers. Fabian Moreau, a 30-year-old corner. Somebody wants this guy. Jawan Johnson and 2 picks. Wanye Morris, a left tackle who's 23 years old. It's actually kind of interesting if we didn't have 3 tackles already that were all really good. Carl Brooks, I like that guy. He was coming out of this draft in Bowling Green, I was huge on this guy. If you've been around my channel for a while, and you remember my draft content from now 2 drafts ago, I loved Carl Brooks. He was one of my favorite prospects in that draft, and honestly, I might trade for him. I'm going to hold off on that one. Not yet. We're not going to do it, but we'll see what we got. Especially if he's off contract, Fabian Moreau, that is a consideration. Aaron Jones, we're going to wait on. He is 29 years old. Cam Bynum, however, we're not waiting on that guy. He's a really good football player. We'll get him till his 29-year-old year. Excuse me. Not going to accept yet. Sam Darnold, oof, that's a hefty contract, but actually, comparatively, it's not. We'll wait on that and see what he does in season and see how he plays out. Byron Murphy, a good corner. We'll get him locked in, say right there, and see what he does. He's already back. Byron Murphy, he's here. Moving on, Cam Robinson, we're probably going to end up trading him, to be honest. We could really trade him for a guard. That'd be very nice. We don't really need him. Fabian Moreau is off contract, so there's really no reason to not trade him. I'm thinking, I don't know. I really don't know what I'm thinking, actually. We're going to be good on most of these. Cam Robinson's a trade asset because, unless Brian O'Neill or Kirsten Darrisaw gets hurt, we need to hold on for that one. Cam Akers, not a guy I'm willing to bring back. We've already got Aaron Jones. Well, for now. Could be considering that later. Sam Darnold, probably. Cam Bynum, definitely. Aaron Jones, maybe. We'll see. Either way, that'll wait for the rest of the season. Who's our breakout? A linebacker. So, Ivan Pace. Let me guess Ivan Pace. Or maybe it's Blake Cashman. It's Grenard. Okay. I forget that the outside linebackers, they list those. I think they're edge rushers. They really should just make it an edge rusher category in Madden. Madden, if you're listening, you're not. Please do it. He's already a superstar. Okay. Jonathan Grenard. He's already gotten the upgrade. That's sick. Love it when that happens. I love that little new thing. It's pretty great. Press conference. What do we got here? Jonathan Grenard must be wrecking shop or something. We're up to 2-1, having a solid start to our season. Not too bad. Next question, please. Let's talk about Sam Darnold, how he's played up to this point. Well, I don't really know how he's played because I haven't looked at the stats. In your opinion, what has he done well so far this season? I'm going to say avoiding sacks. We have a good O-line. Oh, not sure I agree. Your player's frustrated. He's getting trolled on social media by answer. Offense morale drops by 8. That sucks. Probably should pay a little more attention to the stats, but hey, here we are. Either way, I don't think we're going to do much now. We need to trade Cam Robinson. Cameron Bynum, we need back. Sam Darnold, we're looking at for later. Cam Akers, I mean, that's a really cheap deal, is it not? I just don't want to do it yet. It's too early for me to do that. Gilmore's a trade asset. I need to look at what my cornerback room looks like if I do trade Fabian Moreau, because we don't want to have nobody left. However, in the warm-up stuff for the season, the training camp, excuse me, I did, in fact, where is he? Oh, he's not even playing. Wonderful. Our best corner, or excuse me, our youngest corner, got a dev trade upgrade. So he is a decent corner now. We need to definitely be playing him as much as possible. Dwight McGlothern can step in. Honestly, yeah, I'm open to trading him for sure. We've got a good depth amount at safety. I'm Dwight McGlothern as a rookie. He might not be the best overall in the game, but I am appreciative of what he's able to do. Very solid player. I'm going to trade him for Carl Brooks. I like that deal. Fabian Moreau, he's an old vet anyways. We don't need him. So that's what happens. Let's get to the end of the season. Before we get too far into this video, let me just really quickly remind you about DUBBY Energy. These are my favorite energy drinks right now. They are, a lot cheaper than most of your energy drinks right here. You get 30 servings in one of these tubs. That is cost you about $35. That's just over $1 per drink. And you can't buy, a Red Bull, a Bang, whatever else energy drink you might drink, a Monster, for $3, $4. So these are a lot cheaper. They taste a lot better. They don't have that super, gripping energy flavor that just kind of that aftertaste that kind of leaves your mouth kind of weird and funky. No, they taste good. They have great flavors. This right here is their mystery flavor. It's pretty good, actually. I'm a little hesitant on the mystery flavors, but it is pretty good. Make sure you go ahead and check out dubby.gg. And go on the website and get whatever you want to order, and then use code Shredder. That gives you 10% off whatever on their website. It's a great way to, try it out and save a little bit of money. Also, go ahead and check out my t-shirt line. I've got it linked down in the description below. Got a whole bunch of new t-shirts for quarterbacks, for players, for George Pickens, for the Lions, running backs. I've got a little duo shirt there. Caleb Williams, all the rookies. It's a great little shirt. Check it out at the link in the description. And let's get back to the video. We did take an L this week, but we have our linebacker breakout to check out, see what happened for Jonathan Grenard. I assume he probably didn't get it. Didn't work for me personally. We did good things on defense. I mean, hey, they liked what we did on defense, whether we won or not. Grenard, 4,500 XP. We'll take it. We're in week 4. We're 2-2. We got to get better, and an injury has happened. Let's see what that is. Oh, brother. Aaron Jones. So, turns out we're going to be a little bit more interested in Cam Akers as he's going to get some work in this, next few weeks. So, we'll move on. So, we're a few weeks past week 8 now, and we got some things to do. Team meetings, start about that. Talk about the Rams. We're 3-3. Any player specifically? I don't know what we said, but hey, there we are. Let's go ahead and listen. Yeah, both defensive tackles. We got to worry about both of them for the Rams. So, Braden Fisk and Bobby Turner or whoever, obviously run right at them. Get to the second level. That makes sense. How do we measure success this week? Let's say let's get 2 rushing touchdowns. I feel like that's easier in the sim. I don't control these games, so we'll move on. Anyways, we got some upgrades to take care of and a lot of staff points to deal with as well. I always like to do a specific thing. Sam Darnold, he's getting an upgrade. That's good for us. Go ahead and get field general. Move on up. He's a captain of this team. He's a 78 overall now. He's getting to a pretty solid level. 78 is definitely nothing to slouch at. Moving on, Carl Brooks, the guy we just traded for. He's got an upgrade. Let's get him on a run stopper, I guess. I don't know. It'll be fine. Kind of help him. He is a little, just slightly undersized since he tackled. Not really, though. He's a guy, I think and love that guy, man. The way he plays is just awesome. Scouting national focus time. Just got a big win versus the Lions. Interdivision, obviously huge deal for us. We want to go D-tackle, I think, here. Not that we really, truly need a D-tackle, but just the D-line position in general is incredibly important for our team. Now, we are in week, 8? So, time to kind of consider a trade. We have a DB breakout. A lot of things have to happen here. However, we got one more thing to hit up here. I really enjoy getting this as my first thing done and getting the after-school tutoring open. However, we don't have the ability to do that right now. So, let's work on the defensive line. Give them a little bit more of a, boost to their development. That'll help out. And next time we have 30 staff points, we're going to work on that. But who is our DB breakout? I don't know who this might be. I couldn't tell you. I don't know who fits the bill for this. Cam Bynum, Byron Murphy, Mekhi Blackman. Let's go. I actually really like that. He's our young guy. I like Mekhi Blackman. He's another corner I liked out of USC as well. Are you confident a follow-up performance is on the way? We'll go medium goal. I don't control this, so 4 tackles and 2 pass deflections. Well, he is not getting that because I'll tell you, pass deflections are not easy to come by in this game. So we're going to send 1 week, see what he does. And then after that, we will, make it a gander into the potential trades. See what happens there. We're 3-4, not a win for us last week. Had some flashes out there, but left something to be desired. Maybe that's just me, though. It's tough. He's definitely getting better. But when you have a breakout game, there wouldn't be an ounce of doubt. Here in 2,500 XP, it's better than nothing, I guess. Either way. Big time strategy session. If we only had 17 points, I would highly doubt we did much on the ground. Should have done better against the run D. My fault. Yeah, it is what it is. We'll be all right. We'll live another day. Anyways, we're not in the best spot right now. 3-4. We've got some things to work on, to say the least. But hey, we're working on these guys right now, getting them developed, especially Cam Akers with his situation, considering Aaron Jones not playing. But only for a few more weeks until he's back. But either way, we need to look at a trade. Multiple trades, potentially. So let's go ahead and go into our negotiations, see what we're working with. Cam Bynum, he needs to come back. We got to get this guy back. I think he is a good enough player. He's getting tempted. Okay, that's good enough. Sam Darnold, that deal has gone up. We might have to go ahead and knock this down just so we can not worry about this. We're going to do it. He is a decent trade piece anyways. That's going to be rough. His deal has gotten more expensive. Cam Akers, he is pretty young. We'll go with a 5-year deal. I mean, for a running back, that's going to last a long time. So, whatever. Cam Robinson. What are we looking at with our salaries on trades for our tackles in general? Let's go ahead and look at that because maybe it's time to move off of Brian O'Neill. Maybe it's time to move off of Cam Robinson. Christian Darrisaw, he is under contract for multiple years. Brian O'Neill, multiple years. 3 years. Cam Robinson, not so much. So, looks like we're trading Cam Robinson. I knew he was off the contract, obviously, but no, let's see what we're going to get offers for first off. Sam Hubbard, nice little player there. We really would truly love to get a guard. If we can find a guard somewhere, that would be perfect. Is there a team that has supposed left guard? That's kind of the position we're really struggling at, supposedly. Bitonio, that's an interesting one. I would prefer a guy who is, younger-ish, and probably an above 80 overall. I'd be willing to shed a pick or so for one, if need be. But hey, Elton Jenkins would be a great addition. 3 years? That is an interdivision trade. I don't really love those because I feel like they're fake. They don't happen very often for a reason. Damian Lewis at only a $5 million cap hit. I like that a lot. How close are we on that deal? Not too far, not too close. Nowhere really, particularly in that one. Let's see. Steelers could be a good option for trading for a guard. They have James Daniels, who is really solid. He's only 26 years old. He's younger. Can we get a pick with that? If we can get a pick with that, I think we have a deal. Let's see. Can we get a third? We're actually not in a bad spot. I thought it would be harder than that. So, I mean, I'll take a second next year. Is that any better for us? No, it's worse. Okay. We'll come back to it. I want to keep looking at the guards. Peter Skoronski would be a great option as well. Okay, let's check the right guards. Quinn Minor's one of the best guards in the league. Trying to see if there's anybody who has like 2 really good guards stacked over each other. Like both of them play, or they're both good enough to play, but one of them can only start. So something like that. Not really seeing a ton so far. Kevin Dotson, Steelers legend. Neither are very good there. Yeah, I mean, honestly, James Daniels looks like kind of the most obvious pick here. He's only 26 years old. That's a big help there. Not going to lie. I don't know. Is there another player we could steal? Wow, Jelani Tavai. That is interesting. Peyton Wilson would be sick. Doubt we could get that, though. Oh, who else we need? We say we need an end? I'd love to get Cameron Hayward, I suppose. I don't think we get... Oh, crap, I didn't mean to do that. I think we go for a pick here. Let's go to 4th and James Daniels. I'll do a 4th this year. We're not too far off. All right, let's bump up to a 3rd, and I'll offer them a pick myself. And that might get us a deal. Maybe like a 5th. We have 2 5ths. That looks perfect. We can shed another pick. We're not too far off here. 2 7ths next year. What are we looking at? All right. All right. We're working. Look, how do I want to do straight up? Will they even accept that? They won't. All right, we'll work on this. I'll let you know. So we got a deal. Ezra Cleveland, who is just 2 overalls worse, but also on a 3-year cheaper deal. Excuse me. And we give up a 7th next year and a 6th in 2 years. So not too bad. I'm pretty happy with that. We get a upgraded guard effectively in terms of a guy who actually plays guard, and we also get him for multiple years. That's a pretty big deal there. So we've got our guard. Who is he going to play over? Probably left guard. I don't know what exactly he is. He is a left guard. That works out for us. Welcome in. He's our guy, and we got a guy who's going to be here for a while at a cheaper rate than what we would have. So that's it. Let's get on through this season. All right, so week 10, we are 4-4. We're okay. We got some things to do. We got some things to look over and handle. We got a team meeting room. Talk about the Jaguars. See what we got going on in Jacksonville this week. What do we see during our first film study? Do we have any player specific? Because I didn't look. Yeah, that left guard. The left guard has got something to do. Right. So how should we attack that? We should blitz the left guard. Overwhelm them. They're talking about Brandon Scherf. We just made a trade with these guys. Oh, that is not that. Let's say 2 sacks because, to be honest with you, it's hard to get these to happen anyway. So whatever rewards we can get are better than nothing. We also have a receiver breakout versus the Jaguars. This will be pretty good because their defense kind of sucks, to be quite honest. Jalen Naylor. Oh, shoot. I didn't even mean to press that. Well, what was his thing? 3 receptions and 70. That's not even that bad. That is not bad. 3 catches, 75 yards. He's a deep threat anyways. He can do that. We're 4-4. Looking at our numbers, we are 4th in opponent rushing yards, 3rd in points per game, and we are terrible on offense. We are not good on offense. Anyways, we'll move on and see what happens next week. Obviously, a big week with the receiver breakout and everything. So let's see. What do we get for Jalen Naylor? Hopefully an F trade upgrade, because then we have 3-star dev or better receivers. We lost 45-27. Holy moly. Do we at least put up some yardage with Jalen Naylor? Tough games happen. Build on it. Move on. All right. Well, that sucks. Anywho, did our defense push enough sacks out of Matt Hennessy? I guess he's the weak link, not the strong link, so not Brandon Scherf. We should have won that game. We couldn't get enough pressure against the guard and we lost. Not good. That was not the reason. We lost by 20-something points or 17 points or whatever it was. That wasn't the reason, I promise. Moving on to the next. We got some weekly training, as usual. Got to get some player upgrades, moving along. Mekhi Blackman moving up to a better overall as every week, it feels like. But either way, we'll just keep moving. A lot to do, a lot to do. D-line breakout versus the Cardinals. We're 4-7. Not doing too hot, that's for sure. Lots going on this season. We've got a lot of breakouts, a lot of things going on. That's fine. Carl Brooks, as he should. Let's just get with an easy goal. I don't really know what it does. 3 total tackles and a tackle for loss. That should happen. Should. Never can say what, though. Focus players. Let's see what we got here. To me, you always want to kind of sort by the guys so you kind of have something on, as you can see. I really don't want to focus on linemen. I feel like we're okay there. But let's see. Tumalau would be a great option. Malachi Starks would be a pretty solid option. But we do have a decent amount of help there. We could use a running back. Gene-T would be fun. That'd be a really fun one. And then quarterback is really not needed. There's a lot of top 5. Where is Hunter? We'll check him out. See how good he truly is. JT Tumalau and him, Genti, and Travis Hunter. Some pretty big names in this draft class. But hey, looks like we're gonna have a big pick, a big top 10-ish pick if we can continue playing like we are. So okay, I guess, cool. That'll be it. We'll take advantage. We'll get a really good player out of it. Check out our staff. I don't know worry about that right now. Let's go see what we do with our breakout game. See what we can do with that. We need him to do something, man. Come on. 31-28 loss. Good Lord. Can't lose those. Really anticipated him building off of last week in a big way. He just didn't have the same juice this week, man. Normal development still. That blows, not going to lie. Anyways, we got enough to get another player on the training table. We'll do it, and we'll keep on going. So we got some adjustments on our rookie quarterback done. We focused on what you asked us because we had so much time to develop. He had a major breakthrough. I feel like he'll be able to compete for the starting job next year. Your patience with your rookie QB is paid off. He had 40K XP to develop all season, and his throwing accuracy. 40K XP is insane. That's like 5-6 levels. Holy crap. And every accuracy's up +1. So that's really good. Checking in. Social media liked what we did. Gave the young players more time to develop. Locker room appreciates you keeping your promise. Thanks for letting me know. Cam Akers, he gets some boosts as well. We did bring him back. We need to check those. I did re-sign a couple guys while we were gone. Cam Bynum still has not accepted. I got to get this guy to accept. We'll go up to 4 or 5 for both. Oh, gosh. Now he wants to. Oh, great. We did bring back Sam Darnold and Cam Akers. Probably. I mean, we could move off of Sam Darnold. I could trade him. I'm not opposed to that at all. He was going to go either way, so I had to do something. We'll figure that out when we get there. Stephon Gilmore, we'll wait on him. We're not really, I don't know, him and Aaron Jones, both guys who, we'll see. I mean, I want to see what they're going to regress to before I re-sign them to extended, long year contracts, whatever. We'll see. We will see. Cam Akers up to a 79. J.J. McCarthy up to a 75 off of his developments. That's awesome. That is incredible for us. We're about to get a ton of upgrades for him. And that could put him up to an 80 overall nearly, if not even more. Let's go see what this is. He'll be done now. So 40K XP. What does that equate to? That equates to 5 skill points. Okay. Not quite as many as I thought, but hey, I mean, we're going to surpass an 80. He's effectively a 76, now 77. Okay. We still got 3 more. That should equate to an 80. That's a 78. He's about to surpass Sam Darnold. Oh, double jump. That's an 80. He's up +2. That's a big one. And now, we're up to what? An 80 flat. Okay, he stays there. But throw power 91. All the accuracies are 90. Or basically 90. Awareness is a little low. We need to work on that. Speed's good. J.J. McCarthy. It looks like he might be our quarterback of the future, man. Looks like we are in a good spot for next year. Ivan Pace, he's going to get 2 upgrades as well. I don't know where he got that from. But, hey, I'm okay with it. 81 overall for him on the first one. Now 82 overall. He's up playing to an 85. He's a, wow, Blake Cashman and him together, plus 5-man coverage. That's a duo. That is a dynamic duo right there. Cam Akers, he's moving up. We'll go with the elusive back. He's up to an 80 overall. Pretty solid. Definitely, better than nothing. We'll say that much. We're going to let it, we're going to let everything else just kind of take care of itself. I'm fine with that. We're probably going to miss the playoffs. I don't think there's any way a 8 and 9 team could make it. I really doubt it. So let's just go on ahead and not delay the inevitable. Let's get through and see what we got here. Can we get a win in our last game? We would sweep the Lions if we did, because we did beat them the first time around. I think we lost to the Bears both times. Okay, but we split with the Lions. Anyways, not a great season by any standard. Finished 7-10. Not great. Not great. Talking about our pass coverage. You predicted we'd get 30 sacks. That's what I did, yeah? We shut all the experts up. We got over 30 sacks. That's awesome. Helped our coverage a lot. Came through. All defensive linemen get 2,500 XP. Love it. Love to see it. Early season reporter's got something for me. See what they're going to yap about. Viral video going around this morning. Back at camp, we told the reporter that our identity was to force turnovers and sacks. Roasting us, didn't feel like our identity. I did sacks as well here. So it looks like we got about 30, 35 in that range because we got over 30. That was the other challenge. This one was 40. So didn't hit that milestone. Anyways, no identity. We struggled. Okay. We get 10 and 11 wins. Yeah, I was wrong about that one. We weren't even going to get 8 and 9. So that was the lowest we could go. So, I mean, cool. Whatever. All right, that's it. Let's get to the draft. Detroit versus Buffalo. And Carlton Davis III wins Super Bowl MVP. In the season, Brock Purdy wins NFL MVP. Bills had a good year. Coach of the year goes to Sean McDermott. Offensive player of the year, Amon-Ra St. Brown. TJ Watt wins defensive player of the year. Ladd McConkey, rookie offensively. And Adrian Cooper of the Packers gets defensive rookie. So, those are the things that occurred. Retirements, well, let's see if we save some money. We did. Stephon Gilmore and David Questenberry both. So does Russell Wilson, Cameron Hayward, Cameron Jordan, Bobby Wagner, Greg the Leg, Andy Dalton, Adam Thielen, Ryan Tannehill, Aaron Rodgers, and Tyron Smith, and Morgan Moses, and Tyrod Taylor. The Jets are in. Yikes. That's what they're in. That's about everybody relevant, I think. Anyways, we lost a couple guys, but only, honestly, I just already forgot. Questenberry, who was the other one? There was one that was more important. Oh, yeah, Stephon Gilmore. He is pretty important. We don't have a good corner anymore. Great. We got some messages. Let's see what they say. Coach, wanted to touch base with you about off-season workouts. What we got? Who do you want to talk to? Let's talk to Justin Jefferson because Sam Darnold is no longer on this team. He is for now, but he's not for long. That's for sure. Moving on. Hello, Justin. I really wish it was somebody else because, I mean, it's Justin Jefferson, and as much as he is awesome, we could get somebody else that's better. Let's get speed, agility, acceleration. Honestly, getting him any faster would be crazy. Let's see. I don't know what he is. I don't really like. I hate that thing, man. They don't make it the whole. What kind of person are they? The entertainer, the leader, the intense. Like they don't make that relevant other than these stupid cutscenes. And like, I'm not gonna sit here and study all of their stupid entertainment, whatever crap. I don't know. Another off-season workout. Let's see who we got here. Aaron Jones or Christian Darrisaw. Let's go Darrisaw because Aaron Jones is, well, you know, a free agent, an impending free agent. As much as it hates to say, it's what it is. Focus on off-season workouts, pass blocking, okay. Injury prevention is a big one because Christian Darrisaw is often injured. I should have looked at it. Team leader. I'm convinced. Okay, he's a team leader. Wonderful, but that was a lucky guess. See, it's stupid. Player press conference. I can't read. Goodness, we're an 88 overall offense. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see what we got. Hey, everybody. Coach, let's talk about the next few months. All right, let's talk about it. What do you want to hear? What is your plan for the upcoming offseason? Let's make a splash, upgrade the roster. That's always what we're aiming for. Making a big movement. Just overall talent. Somebody, somewhere. Oh, we'll say on the defense. I mean, we need some defensive help, that's for sure. I can promise we'll do something. We'll figure something out. If we don't, oh well. It'll happen. It won't happen. Need to trade or sign a defensive starter with an overall rating of at least 85. The funny thing is, you can do that. And then, when you bring them in, it doesn't matter because a lot of times they'll just get mad at you either way. So, we got some guys coming in from the practice squad. Going to sign with the regular squad. That's cool. That's cool. We like it. We like it. And can we go ahead and trade? We cannot because Sam Darnold probably needs to be traded. Next week is re-sign players. We'll go to that. We got some guys we got to re-sign, probably more than likely. Maybe. I don't know. $74 million. Saving a lot of money. Yeah, Aaron Jones has crashed. Crashed and burned. We're not worried about him. Do I want to give $14 million to Cam Bynum? I don't. I'll go get him in free agency or maybe somebody better. We'll see. Anybody else here that I care about? Ryan Wright, a punter. Honestly, there's another punter out there who's probably just as good, if not better. So, we'll wait on that. Jonathan Ballard can go. Munt can go. 30. If you're over 30, sayonara. Jalen Redmond, he doesn't want a signing bonus whatsoever. Can I get you for like 2 years at that number? Not interested in signing. All right, have fun. 29, 29, 28, 26 from Jamin Davis. But he wants a $12 million signing bonus. I mean, for 4 years ain't that bad. But, like, no. I'm chill. Shaquille Griffin, bye. Patrick Jones, it's not terrible. Not terrible. We don't really need him. But depth is depth. We'll see if he accepts that, and we'll call it good. Not interested in signing? Well, I really wasn't all that interested in signing you. So, Aaron Jones, he did kind of come off his offer a little bit. He hardly wants to be here. Cam Akers is an 80. He might as well. We might even go draft Ashton Jeanty. So, what's the point, really? I don't know that there is one. Anywho, let's get to free agency. We got a lot to do there. I'm going to do something a little different in this video. I'm not going to sit here and show you every little deal I make because it takes so long and it adds so much time. Basically, I'll just go through. Javon Holland. Well, we didn't bring back Bynum, so we might get an upgrade there. Ryan Kelly could be an option. Amari Cooper, solid. Bakhtiari, no, probably not. Cam Bynum, here he is. But Javon Holland's younger and better. So, guess who we're going to get? Then, yeah, I don't know. There's not a lot here, to be honest with you. So, I'll let you know what happens. So, in free agency, we got Ryan Kelly, okay? Calais Campbell, we got him on a super cheap deal, just as a, the veteran presence and all that. Marcus Davenport coming back to Minnesota. Matt Araiza for our punter. Jadeveon Clowney, Tommy Tremble, Rashard Lawrence, and Kenny Pickett to be our backup since we're going to trade Sam Darnold, which is, speaking of, something we need to do soon because, maybe we do it to up our draft pick or something like that. So, speaking of that, we need to kind of make a centralized opinion on what our draft should be. Going into our scouting college players, mock drafts, what are we expected to do? That's the big question. We are picking number 10. Ashton Jeanty is our projected pick. That's actually pretty fun. Travis Hunter, though. Travis Hunter, right behind. Tetairoa McMillan. That'd be fun. Mykel Williams is really good. Could trade down. Could trade down. Travis Hunter. That sounds fun. Sounds really fun. Bring him to Minnesota. Might be where we have to go. Might be where we have to go. I don't know. We'll have to play with that one. Kind of just see what's on the board because things could change. I do want to make some trade evaluation with Sam Darnold because I do not want him on this team next year, considering he's not as good as the starter. So, what's he worth? Not a lot, apparently. Goodness. Josh Downs is actually really nice. But 3 receivers being legitimate options is a little bit much. Jonathan Brooks, at his age, is awesome. But, however, I don't know that he could stay healthy. I'd really rather, I don't know, get a much more... I don't know. Can we find a team that is interested in him? Is anybody? Okay, I just saw green. The Browns. Oh, Cleveland. Wonderful. What y'all think about Myles Garrett? Just kidding. There's no chance that ever happens. He's definitely getting traded. We're not keeping him. There's some yellow, but we know there is a potential for green interest right there. The Giants. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. What can we get from the Giants? What can we get from the Giants? Andrew Phillips from last year's draft. That's an option for sure. I'm not really a big fan of much of anything here, to be honest with you. Brian Burns would be good, but I don't know. Bobby Okereke would be fun, but I don't know. I'm not really fond of any of that. Oh, we can send him back to the Jets. How wonderful would that be for him? I'd love to get Breece Hall. Hey, we couldn't sign Javon Holland, so can we bring him in this way? Not that they're going to ever accept this, but holy moly, that's a lot more than I thought they would take. This is something we should do. I'm not going to lie, if it costs a second-round pick, so be it. We're not going to get a second-round pick that is an 85 to 87 overall. We're close enough. We got to finish that. Sam Darnold in a second. And a 4th. For Javon Holland and Breece Hall. Let's go. I love it. We're not getting a second-round pick that's that good. Get out of here. Yeah, we're chilling. We're chilling. Let's go ahead and check out the adjust lineup page. I don't think they do the general... I think the roster button's messed up. Yeah, I don't think it works. I don't think it works. Yeah, it does not. So we're going to have to manually fix that, but we will. I'll be back in a minute. So according to our needs, we don't need a running back, that's for sure. We could use O-line help, but I think we're fine. I mean, we're fine. We got even a decent amount of depth. Brandel, Bradbury, they play a lot of positions. Juergens and yeah, Forsythe. We could use a tackle, I guess, but really we're fine across the board. Defensively, we need a corner. Mekhi Blackman and Byron Murphy are our top 2 guys, and it falls off a cliff after that. We could definitely use some D-line help. Guys like Harrison Phillips and Calais Campbell are just old. We need help there. But honestly, if we have a chance to draft a guy like Travis Hunter, I think we kind of have to take the chance to draft Travis Hunter. So we're going to look at that. And then D-line. I think that's the next biggest thing. And then maybe some like receiver depth or something. But yeah, that's what we're looking at. Let's go ahead and get to the draft. I think this will be a pretty quick draft for us. We obviously don't have a ton of picks, as you've seen. We've traded a couple of them. We got a first-round pick, pretty high first-round pick at that. Skip the video that we've seen 1.5 million times. Let's just go ahead and sim right to our pick. And is Travis Hunter still on the board? He is. Will Campbell, Will Johnson, Quinn Ewers, Luther Burden. We're going to land Travis Hunter, baby. Let's go. Unless, is Will Johnson here? Gene T is here. Travis Hunter is here. Did I see Will Johnson? He must have gone off already. In terms, he is a top 5 talent, so, I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer here. Physicals, great speed, elite jumping, elite acceleration, elite agility, A injury. Come on, Travis Hunter, you're home. A+, he's number 4 in true value. Number 10 is where we got him. He's most effective in zone coverage, consistently shows high-level instincts, constantly a receiver's hit pocket. He's a hidden dev trait, 93 speed, 95 acceleration, 94 agility. And his skills, well, they're pretty good. So, we got our guy. Next pick for us is quite a while from now. Will Johnson went 2 to the Cowboys. Wow, what a pick there, I guess. Anyways, we don't have another pick till the 3rd, 4th round. Not the 4th round. The 5th round? We have one in the 5th round. Okay. D-line help. That's what we need now. I guess we could potentially use Melvin Smith. We see he's day 3. Let's sort by whatever talent we know is available. Not a lot. That's not a lot. Scouting percentage, we'll try to do by that. I don't know. Aaron Lewis out of Rutgers. I think he is a decent player. Let's look specifically down at the D ends and whatever else is around that area. I don't know that I really am familiar with much of any of these guys. Aaron Lewis is probably the only one I know anything about, and I think he is pretty decent, but I don't know that he's anything special. There is a guy who I know in this draft class that's pretty good, but it looks like he's already been drafted. So I think we're going to take a look at Aaron Lewis. I think, oh, he looks terrible. B awareness, B play rate, B power moves. Block shedding's not amazing. Finesse move's not amazing. But it might be what we have to go with. I think he's okay if I remember right. I could be wrong. Oh, he's probably way worse. Oh, he's bad. He's bad. All right. Wonderful. Wonderful. That's what I get for that. Our next pick is just a few picks away. Go ahead and get there because we ain't going to do much from here on out. Josh Pryor, Bo Fryler, 2 guys that go in between us. We got a little bit of an option here at wide receiver. Torrey Horton. Interesting. Let's see. Restrepo, Kyron Lacey, Jake Beck, Torrey Horton, Antwain Wells, Dane Key. I don't really know about much of these guys. Squirrel White I know is okay. I don't know much about these guys, I'll be honest. Let's go back up the top. Xavier Restrepo, I do know something about him. Not a ton. He's got good speed. I mean, he's a 4.35 potential. Catching traffic's an A. B catching. He looks fine. C spec catch. C short route. That's pretty solid. Torrey Horton, another fairly decent name. Catching traffic's an F for him. He's quite a bit slower. Kyron Lacey. Is he the one who, like, showed a gun to, or, like, the gun motion on live TV? I think he was. I could be wrong. Antwain Wells. I'll check him out. What are we working with here? A release, B catching traffic. Okay. Solid speed, 5th or 6th. But I think Restrepo is the most sense made here. He seems like the best one. Seems the most across the board decent. We'll take it. 141 first pick of the NFL draft. Xavier Restrepo out of, is it Miami? I think it's Miami. Let me not get caught in a lie here, though. 61st best player. NFL ready pass catcher. Unbothered by defenders. And does he have NFL speed is the biggest question. He has a hidden dev trait, so I'm fine. We're chill. He is out of Miami. I was correct on that one. So, we're good. And we don't have any picks remaining, so we will sim to the end of this draft. Easy enough, right? Let's see what we got. Travis Hunter. He's a 78 overall. Holy moly. He's good. Aaron Lewis. He sucks. Xavier Restrepo. 73 as a rookie. That's pretty solid. He's going to be like our wide receiver 4 off the bat. And that's just because we have 3 good receivers. So, we're chill. Let's check the adjust roster, and we'll get on to the season 2. 4 weeks into the season, we find out Travis Hunter is a superstar dev. I mean, I didn't mean to do whatever that was. I don't know. I'm not surprised. I figured he honestly might even been X Factor. He's not. Kind of stinks, but at the same time, we're chilling. We are winning games mightily. 42-21 and 28-3. I'm fine with that. Moving on. We got some things to look at. JJ McCarthy, he's going up to an 80. Oh, he's kind of just moving up. 82 playing to an 84. JJ McCarthy, done pretty good so far. From what I can see, looks like we're having a relatively good season. Cam Akers going to get a little bit of a boost as well. However, we got Breece Hall. Cam Akers who? At this point, we are top 4 in pass yards. That's pretty good. Everything else, not so much, but hey, we're fine with that. Press conference here in week, whatever this is, 5, I think. So we're 3-1, I believe. Let's go ahead and see what we got. Good to see you guys here today. Let's see. Coach, we're 5 weeks in. I know our team. I think I never get these right, but it's okay. If you had to look into the future, how many wins do you think you can finish with? 10 or 11? I mean, we did that last year and did not end well, but hey, this time we're like 3-1 right now. So, I mean, we're in a much better spot to do something like that. Now we got to look at some negotiations. Some guys who are off. Oh, brother. Let's go ahead and just give him much time as we can. After that, Ivan Pace. Great. We're going to have to figure out some money. That's what we're going to have to figure out. Yikes. Calais Campbell's probably gone. Clowney's gone. Bradbury gone. Asamoah might as well be gone. Naylor? A guy I'd like to bring back, but I'm not going to be, like, super over the top with him. Van Ginkel, probably. Ivan Pace has to come back. That's a fact. Oh, gosh. We're going to have to restructure a lot. Or maybe just win the Super Bowl this year. None of this matters. That would work, too, I guess. Let's go ahead and check out some of these upgrades we can do for this team. I mean, we're a good team. I think so, at least. Whatever. Acceleration for halfbacks. Let's beef up this running game. Let's make sure Breece Hall, we get our money's worth with him. I do think we need to kind of figure out some of the stuff that we're just working. I don't know. We're going to have to look at some of these what is it? The salaries. We're going to have to figure out some money. That's for sure. Can we restructure a lot on him? 30K in cap space. Never mind. Hawkinson. What are we looking at? Okay. 7 mil. Okay. Who else? Breece Hall. Not a lot. We are in a bad situation. He'll free up a lot of money this year. We may have to offload somebody. Who has the most savings? Josh Oliver. Honestly, he would be a good trade because he's making a lot of money for no reason. What can we get for Josh Oliver? He's a 73 overall. No one. Okay, cool. I'm fine with just trading for another tight end that's just a backup. Why not? Eric All. Zach Kuntz, he's 6'7". That'd be pretty cool. Let's see. Eric All. We're pretty much going to be a 1-for-1 if we do that. But I'll do it. Oh, wow. They don't like that at all. Let's go to the Bills. Let's take Zach Kuntz and a pick. How about that? We do need some more draft capital because we're not really in a good spot with that. A third is way too high for them. We'll take a fifth if they'll take it. We're close. Can we do like multiple? Can we find like multiple late picks? Can we do like a 6 and a 7? I'd really appreciate that. All right, cool. Zach Kuntz and a 6 and a 7. Cool. We got some money. That'll help us in the future. We're not worried about it right now so much. But hey, we'll keep on going through this season. Denver, week 5. Can we get a win? I'm hoping for a breakout game here in the next week or so. And then we'll look at, trying to make some trades based off of who is a free agent that we're not going to be able to retain anyway. So probably a guy like Metellus. I mean, we have our safety tandem for now. Or we could look at trading Harrison Smith. I mean, we could trade Harrison Smith and keep Metellus because Harrison Smith is going to be old and off contract. So, I mean, I think we've just lost money. That's great. Maybe we trade Harrison Smith. Now, what does that do for us if we do that? Where is Harrison Smith at on savings? Anywhere? Way down here. Player release penalty. He's got a lot of money tied into him. If we go to him and see what his trade away value is, it's not a ton. Who's got a lot of trade value? Brian O'Neill is making a ton of money. Jonathan Grenard is making a ton of money. Whew. What can Brian O'Neill get us? Tevin Jenkins, we can kick him right over to right guard and be fine, or right tackle and be fine. I don't know. This is going to be a tough situation. This is going to be a very tough situation. Emory Jones, I'd take it. I would absolutely take him. They can't accept that, though. They are too far into the hole. What are they looking at right tackle? Yeah, I'm good. Lane Johnson. So, slight upgrade of cash flow. Rough. This is not going to be easy. Got to find, first off, somebody who can pay for it. Jonas Savaianea? Sure. I mean, that's not only an upgrade in cash, but also an upgrade in player. We're not even close, remotely. No, I don't think this is going to happen. We might just have to really sell out for this year. Zach Tom, good player, but I really can't afford to have to pay him soon at that. We may have to make a downgraded player, but pick up some more money. And kind of, Abe Lucas or even Troy Fatanu would be a really good option. Broderick Jones, not a bad option, but if he had the star dev. But, I mean, like, that right there, that might be a really solid option we do. Try to pick up a good pick. We do a second. What are we looking at? I would be open to this. Not even close. Yeah, this is something we'll look at later. A rough week for us. Breece Hall goes down with an injury. But we got the win. I mean, that's a positive, I suppose. We're going to place him on IR. He'll be back in 4 weeks, but we need to get another running back on this roster because, well, right now, Cam Akers is it. I mean, that's fine. He's a decent backup, but, I mean, hey, you got to have somebody else. It looks like James Conner. He's going to be our number 2 for now. As I said, it's not going to be a long-term thing by any means. We just need another guy to fill the spot while he's hurt. And we'll do just that. We've got the negotiations kind of stalled. There's really no money to give anybody. So, Metellus, Ivan Pace, we're kind of in a bad spot with them, to be honest with you. We really need to bank on winning this year. We need to do something special. We need to have a good run. So far, we're off to a good start. But things can change, and, we just got to be hopeful of where we are. Xavier Restrepo, he's up to a 77. He's really, really solid. Honestly, I'd really like to probably get him playing more. Right now, he's currently wearing the depth chart. He's 4. He is quite a bit younger than Jalen Naylor, so he is going to be a new starter. We want him to be playing as much as possible. He'll be up there, that's for sure. And then running back wise, James Conner moving in to spot number 2. Honestly, we really didn't need to sign another running back because Ty Chandler's not even bad as a 75 overall. But getting James Conner, James Conner is a pretty good back. So, hey, we're fine with that. In terms of our management of our team, let's improve the defense. That's a need. We'll get some acceleration going, and then the man cover for the outside backers, making our team more versatile, making a lot of different things happen. So here we are, week 10. We're 6-2. We're leading our division. We're in a good spot. Currently 3rd in offensive points, 6th in rush yards, 4th in opponent points. We're top 10 defense all the way through. That's great. Otherwise, in a good spot. Just beat the Lions and the Packers. Now have the Bears. 3 straight weeks of divisional games. Rough run, but we'll get over it. Great year we had. 14-3. Wonderful year. We get the bye in the first round. That's huge. We have a ton of messages, tons of things to look at. First off, I didn't do this last year. I usually mean to. I want to look at our stats. I want to see how we performed this season. J.J. McCarthy, over 4,000 yards and 41 pass touchdowns. 4th in offense, 8th in defense. Not the best running year, but honestly, we are probably a pass-heavy team. 3rd in points scored. Addison led our team with 1,100 yards. 41-10, 75% completion. Heck of a year from J.J. McCarthy in his first year. We had a good output. Well, Breece Hall, actually, we got to remember, he did miss 4 games with his injury. So, he was probably on pace for over 1,000 by a decent margin. Cam Akers took up the brunt of that. J.J. McCarthy had 44 total touchdowns. Holy moly. Jordan Addison, almost 1,200 yards and 18 touchdowns. Jefferson had only 987 and only 3 touchdowns. He must have been getting guarded. And then Hawkinson, 830 with 10 touchdowns. That's great. Blocking. Did anybody have a substantial year? Ryan Kelly had a really, really good year. So did Ezra Cleveland. Good for them. On the defensive side of the ball, 9.5 sacks for Gennard, 5.5 for Van Ginkel, 3.5 for Pace, 3.5 for Turner. Not amazing, but it's all right. 4 picks for Travis Hunter. That's pretty good. 3 for Cashman, 3 for Murphy, 3 for Blackman, 3 for Holland, 1 for Pace. Then any of the good stuff. Forced fumbles, 1 from Cashman, Van Ginkel, Calais Campbell, and Harrison Smith. And 2 fumble recoveries from both Cashman and Smith. Then safeties, no. Blocks, we got a couple blocks. Dallas Turner and Josh Paschal both got blocks. Touchdowns, none. Hey, that's a pretty solid year, not going to lie. Will Reichard, pretty good on the season. Looks like he was 96% from extra points. That's pretty good. A solid year overall. We're doing, we're in a good spot. We have a lot of good for us here. Not particularly amazing in anything, but very good across the board. I guess you can say J.J. McCarthy was amazing. But did you see the video going around this morning? When we have 15 yards per catch with Justin Jefferson? I don't know if we got that. Yeah, he questioned if that was really all right. Okay, yeah, but Jordan Addison had it, so whatever, dude. Like, I don't know. I mean, at least we didn't get any negative from it, but whatever. Next message, early season reporter interview. This one's probably about the defense or something. 1,300 rushing yards is what it was. I don't know about that. Yeah, he roasted us for that. Yeah, okay, cool. Well, once again, no benefit out of that. But whatever, at least we didn't really lose anything, it doesn't appear. Offensive coordinator is a question for us. I could not tell you what this was supposed to be. Our bye week. It's just a new thing. Great. Who is one player you feel like could be a secret weapon for this playoff run? Who will be our secret weapon? Let's see. I think Restrepo could be really good. He's our wide receiver 3. How do you want to use him? Let's get him to work on spec catch. I mean, making sure he can do a lot of great things. Personality will impact it. Cool. +5 spec catch for the playoffs. It's a pretty good addition. And then one more here. Then we got some, the normal weekly strategy, upgrades, things like that. 10 to 11 ones. Hey, we got one. We're going to get this one. Good enough. Good job on that one. We got those wins and more. So that's big. 4,500 XP, 7 staff points. Whoop-de-freaking do. Let's move on. Let's get to the playoffs, man. Weekly strategy. We want to, get going on some of this. J.J. McCarthy up to an 86. Restrepo 78. Travis Hunter 83. Javon Holland 87. Dallas Turner 81. And Carl Brooks 74. Need to get him moving a little bit, but we're good. We're in a good spot. Let's see what we got. I want to get a lot of these upgrades done. I mean, there's a lot of things that could be upgraded with 77 staff points, especially when the defense is only costing us, I don't know, it's like 16 per. Jordan Addison is playing up to a 96. We have 2 96-plus receivers at the moment. That is dangerous. Rather dangerous. No wonder J.J. McCarthy threw so many yards. I mean, you should with that much. It's going to get you power back boosted. 91 still, but he's doing good. +2 carrying. That's always good. Don't want him to fumble. Moving on. J.J. McCarthy, he's getting an upgrade. He gets up to, 88? That's a +2. He's up to an 88. Looking at his ratings, accuracies are all great. He's up to 93 deep accuracy, 94 medium, 93 short, 91 throw power, 88 throw on the run. Looking really good. Under pressure is a 93. That's really good. Yeah, he's doing great. Let's get Travis Hunter. Let's get what he's got. See here. Let's go slot. Oh, only +1. Used to, they would be a +2 almost every single time, but not this time. It's okay. Anybody else I really want to mess with personally? I think we're good. I think we'll just let it be what it is. 22 players upgraded. We got a lot of development off of that. That's awesome. Now, just to finish up some staff work at a 77 staff points to deal with, see what we can do. Agility for halfbacks, why not, okay? Speed for halfbacks, I'm going to wait on that one. Strength for O-line, I don't know what we're better at. We're going to just beef the entire O-line up. Let's see if we can get all these. O-line is a huge part of the playoffs. You got to make sure you can do stuff. So we're just going to beef up the whole O-line. They're all plus pass block, run block, power, finesse, everything. Everything. So now we're going to move straight along. Divisional round. That's amazing. That's a great thing for us. Huge advantage. We miss a game, and they're going to play our division rival. Just to show you, 3rd in points per game, 15th in pass yards, 3rd in rush yards, 5th in opponent points, 17th in opponent pass, and 4th in opponent rush. If that's the case, how good do you have to be to limit to 1,300 rushing yards? That's ridiculous. It can't, I mean, you got to commit to like less than like 65 or something. That's almost stupid, almost unbeatable. I don't even know how I'm supposed to do that. Anyways, see if we got any good upgrades off of this, and then we'll get into our very first playoff game of this series, already in the divisional round. So that's a big advantage. You know, this is the first playoff game of this whole series. Carl Brooks. I want to get him going myself. We'll get speed rusher upgrade. I like it. Still a 74, but he's going to play a little better. Getting +1 awareness, +2 finesse moves, and +1 play rec. Let's go play the Packers. Jordan Love, JJ McCarthy. That's the matchup for today. We're going to go through as we normally do. Jump forward by next quarter. Packers start off with 3 on their first drive. We get 7, though. I like that. They get 3, we get 7. I will take that all day. Packers on their second drive, or ish. Another 3. We get 3 that time. Looks like we held them up. Kind of a back and forth there at the end of the half. But, hey, we're going to get the ball to start off with. Needed points there. Needed points big time. They're only getting 3. That is a good margin for us. Change of possession here. This is a big one. They are able to finally get 7 +2. Let's play this drive. Let's do it. Let's do it. I have not played a single snap with this team. And we're in a big moment. Less than 6 minutes left in this game. And we got a game that, or a drive that we need to score 7 points at least on. Jordan. Not Jordan. Just, holy moly. That was the stupidest thing I've ever seen. I just want to prove to you, I don't play this game on anything but all Madden. All Madden. Simulation. I mean, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? He's just that good at football. Let's see what we got here. Let's give it to Brees, honestly. No need to do anything stupid. Brees Hall, he's in. He's in for 6. Took 2 plays. What a joke. I'm going to look at this. Oh, not QB draw. Uh-oh. Definitely not what I meant to do. I like that route from Naylor right there, though. We're going to try it. Jalen Naylor gets in. That's up. We're up 1. Let's go. Let's go. Huge play there. Let's go ahead and jump forward to change of possession. And we'll do it one more time. Or actually, hold on. I want to just jump to the next play. Oh, interception by Byron Murphy. Is he going to just be able to run this out? Pretty much, it looks like. 4th and 4. Oh, we were able to run it out. That was it. That's all we needed. 18-17 victory in the divisional round. Byron Murphy saves the game for us. Let's go ahead and check out some player stats. I mean, 210 yards for J.J. McCarthy. A ton of that was on that one play to Justin Jefferson. Josh Jacobs had a good game. Brees Hall had a really solid game as well, plus a touchdown. Receiving, who got the touchdowns? Jefferson got one early. He had a 62-yard bomb. That was most of his yards. And then Zach Tom allowed 2 sacks. Who got those sacks? 1.5 for Van Ginkel. 1 for Calais Campbell. Half for Dallas Turner. Heck yeah. Byron Murphy with the pick. On to the conference championship. Sad news in that game is Xavier Restrepo, I said that funny. He went down with an injury. I don't think he's going to be back. He might be back for Super Bowl if it lands just perfectly, but I'm not confident in that. Oh my gosh, we got the gauntlet, man. Another division rival, the Lions. I think we did sweep them this year, but I mean, that's going to be brutal. That's going to be a brutal series to play. Whew, we got a lot to happen. That has to happen here. A lot that has to happen. I mean, it's the Lions. I mean, they're a pretty explosive offense. They play good physical football. Lewis Seen gets an upgrade. Congratulations, sir. You're sticking around somehow, some way. Defensive coordinator has a message for us. Let's see. We did have a much better record than them by 4 games, but you know, I mean, this is the playoffs. It's one and done. It doesn't really matter how everything went in the regular season. It's one and done now. So let's hope we can get the best of them and take them down, I guess. Talking about the Lions, what we got to talk about? Get after the QB, yeah. Our D-line needs to work on getting off blocks. I mean, they got a good line there in Detroit. 2 really good tackles, a good guard, a good center, one of the best centers in the game. Frank Ragnow, that is. Man, let's get to the game. Accidentally did not record the first 4 minutes of the game, but it's okay because it's really just simming through. Let's not do this. Super sim, jump forward. Next quarter, please. They get 7 on their first drive. We match up 7 of our own. Second quarter coming to let's go right now and see what happens. Back and forth of no scoring. We get 7, though. And to going into halftime, they're going to get the ball at the end. They get 3. That's not great. I don't love that. They get the ball. They do nothing. We get the ball. We put up 7. We're up 11. And at the fourth quarter, we have a big lead. Change of possession here. 4th and 8. We have to punt. Big score somehow. It looked like it might have been like a pick 6 or a pick. This game's over. We're walking into the Super Bowl, baby. Walking into the Super Bowl. What did we do? I don't know. J.J. McCarthy played a good game. 3 touchdowns on 173 yards. That's not many yards, but hey, that works. He took care of the ball. 66% completion. Outplayed Jared Goff. Rushing-wise, Breece Hall cooked. 7.5 per carry, a touchdown. Let's go. Then, Amon-Ra St. Brown, he is in fact him. But Jordan Addison, 2 tutties, 93 yards. Jameson Williams, he got us on a touchdown as well. Justin Jefferson got a touchdown. Only 3 catches for 27 yards, but hey, he got it when it mattered. Zeitler let up a sack. Let's see what happened here. Van Ingram got 2. David Bailey got 1. Jack Campbell got 1. Marcus Davenport got 1. Blake Cashman got 1. Aiden Hutchinson got 1. We got sacked quite a bit. But Harrison Smith got a pick. Did we get a defensive touchdown in this game? No safeties. No touchdowns. Congratulations. Don't matter. Super Bowl time. Skull, I guess. Xavier Restrepo got healthy enough to play in the Super Bowl versus the Buffalo Bills. They make it back. Year 2, Lions won last year. They did not get to win last year. So, they are coming back with a vengeance, playing another NFC North team. Xavier Restrepo, let's make sure he is back in the roster where he needs to be. He is. Wide receiver 3, as he should be. Big game. Buffalo. It's a good team. Definitely a good team. Let's check out this press conference. It's going to be talking about the Super Bowl. They were 12-5. We were 14-3. So we do have that advantage over them. Had a little bit of an overall advantage as well. Super Bowl week, obviously a lot of preparation. It goes into this game. I mean, it's obviously the biggest game of the year. Can you talk about your players and how they've been preparing all week? Quick question about free safety. What's his name? The guy from Miami that we just signed or traded for from the Jets. Javon Holland. There we go. He's been working on his tackling. He's a tackle monster, man. The fundamentals. Getting the ball. He increased by 1. 1. That's it. All right. A little disappointing, not going to lie. Weekly strategy. Let's get as much of a boost as we can. Travis Hunter. Let's see. Anybody moving up? Not really. But Javon Holland, +1 tackle. Let's go. Let's go. Either way. We got it's time. I predicted 2 years. And, well, this is year 2. We can end this right here, right now. Not have to worry about the terrible outlook of free agency that we're about to have because, well, it is pretty much brutal nightmare fuel. Just about everybody that is important in this free agency class for us is going to be gone. So, yeah, if we could win now, that would help quite a bit, I would say. Just of my opinion. Dallas Turner up to an 83, getting a good upgrade here. +1 power moves, +2 play rec, +1 tackle, +1 pursuit. Those are the important ones there. And Ryan Kelly also, he's going to get an upgrade. We're not so much worried about exactly what he gets, just as long as he's an upgraded player. We do like that. Ryan Kelly gets an up. He's up to superstar. What in the world? Let's get him the abilities, whatever they may be. Let's see. Run blocking stuff and something with he's going to be playing Ed Oliver here. Quick block, shed move. Sure, we'll do that. Sounds good to me. Let's go ahead and check out if anybody else. A lot of times during Super Bowl week, there will be a bunch of guys who get massive upgrades for the week. Let's see if there's anybody here. Justin Jefferson actually went down. Ryan Kelly goes up. Hawkinson goes up. That's a big one. We'll take it. We'll take it. On defense, Travis Hunter stays the same. Everybody stays the same here. Grenard. Why is Grenard not playing? He needs to play over Marcus Davenport. He was at the beginning of the season. I don't know how long he's been out. That really sucks if he's just not been playing for whatever reason. Marcus Davenport, though, thanks for being decent. We're about to get a lot better with Grenard playing, though. Thanks, bud. I don't know how long he's been there. Anyways, hopefully it wasn't since the beginning of the season. I don't think it was, but I could have messed that up. I really could have. We got a Super Bowl to play. Let's get to it. I don't know if you've gotten the chance to watch this video, but this video, Madden, it's a masterpiece. I mean, surely by this point in the year, you've been able to watch that video. I'm not going to sit here and watch it. You can't hear it anyways. We put up 7 early. What happened? J.J. McCarthy to Jordan Addison for 78 yards. Eaton. And we're up 14-0 quick. All right, are we just going to cakewalk this? Are we just going to... All right, they put up 7. Let's not act like this is over already. Third drive. Points. Easy. 10-21. 20-24. We have a 14-point lead at halftime. Well, this might be a cakewalk. Am I going to play a single down in this game? Doesn't look like it. We're up 10, entering the fourth. They have the ball. Let's give them a chance. All right, let's chill. All right, so we're going to play some ball control football here. Run the ball. Breece Hall, he's a really good back. So, he's used to Buffalo. He's played Buffalo a lot. He was a former Jet, obviously. So we have a good leg up here. He knows what they're good. He knows where to avoid. What players... Oh, Breece Hall, he found a seam. Almost got absolutely clobbered. Only 9 rushes in this game so far, but he's taken advantage of it. 55 yards. Why did the clock stop? Oh, somebody's hurt. I like this play a lot. Even though I probably shouldn't throw the ball here, I'm going to do it. Jalen Naylor. I don't know where Jordan Addison is. He's making guys miss. 24-yard line. J.J. McCarthy almost a 300-yard ball game. 3 tutties. That sounds like your Super Bowl MVP. As long as nothing goes too crazy here. Breece Hall. Good gain. Not really. Jordan Addison has a shoulder strain. We will sub him out. I'm going to see. I probably should have put him back in just because, this is do or die. Super Bowl. Whatever. But we'll live. Breece Hall gets about 5 up to the 18-yard line. We're in a good spot to at least maintain our lead. We just can't do anything stupid. We got to be smart here. Fight up forward. Fight forward. No. He had it, and he backed up. We're going for this. Inside our 14. I trust our guys. Come on, Breece. He had every chance imaginable, and he missed. Now we have to worry about Josh Allen. Like he's, that's not terrifying. Oh, he could have ended this game right then and there, buddy. That could have been over. Pick that one off, and it's over. Oof. Get that ball out. 3rd and 5. That's huge. Already 3rd and 5. Come on. Big stop. Big stop right here. Ivan Pace. Needed you to make a play, buddy. Not good. Josh Allen only has 180 yards so far. Okay. Interesting. Javon Holland, I need you to be farther away than China is. Please. Just stay back. Ball out. Josh Allen picks it back up. Loss of 1 on that play. We could have had... Oh, it could have been over. It could have been absolutely over. Harrison Smith, get back, buddy. You've been in situations just as important as this. Need you to be big in this big moment. Can he get knocked down ever, please? 3rd and 7. Dallas Turner, need a big play, buddy. Big swim move. Almost took him down with a sack. Harrison Smith knocks it down. It's 4th and 7. They can't go for this. They got to punt it, right? Oh, they're going. Dallas Turner, we need it once more. It's over. It's over. Blake Cashman, he knocks him down for the sack. This game is over. Effectively. Well, I say that. I feel like I'm going to be the biggest idiot ever and do this, but I feel like I need to pass it. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown. It's over. 1 play. That's too good. That's too good. Jalen Naylor was wide open. J.J. McCarthy, that was a beautifully placed ball. J.J. McCarthy could not have put that on the... I mean, there was no spot better than right here. Right there. Right there, baby. Let's go. The only thing I'm worried about is, yeah, we did score a little fast, but I mean, at the same time, we boost our lead to a 2-score lead, so it's pretty much, I'm not going to call it impossible, but I am going to call it, much more likely that we're safe. Big hit there. from probably Metellus. I'm not sure who that was. Maybe Asamoah. 31. I'm going to guess Metellus. Van Ginkel. The Ginkelberg. Let's go. Hit him, hit him. No first down. 2nd and 1, baby. 2-minute warning hits. That's a big win for us right there. I'll tell you that much. Super Bowl, up 10. Minnesota, Buffalo. You know, it sucks. I like Buffalo. I want them to do good. I do like them. But not versus us. I don't want them to beat us. That's for sure. Almost punched that one out. He threw a perfect punch. If it was just a second earlier or later, or one of the two. All right. Pretty good throw. Good little throw and catch. Let's make sure nothing gets out of hand here, please. Byron Murphy guarding the tight end. I don't know how I feel about that entirely, but we'll be all right. Terrible. Travis Hunter, the rookie. He makes a play on the ball, and that's going to end it. Travis Hunter, the rookie. How poetic. How poetic. An absolute wrap-up. I can't do that. Let me not be stupid here, please. Have a brain for 12 seconds. That's going to do it. Effectively, it is over. You know what? This formation, what I can do, they ain't ready for it. I ain't doing it. Sorry. 82 yards for Breece Hall so far. He's going to get a little bit more after this play. This is going to be more than likely the last meaningful play of this game. He's going to break 100 on that one, I believe. What a game. Travis Hunter seals it with a pick. How poetic is that? Oh, Breece Hall breaking tackles. He said, I'm not done, buddy. Now he breaks 100. Good job. Get him over 100 yards in the Super Bowl. That's a good little milestone to hit personally for your career. Just having that under your belt saying, you were a 100-yard rusher in the Super Bowl. It's awesome. It's a great thing. Xavier Restrepo gets a catch, but he's going to be short. But, hey, that's going to wrap it up. Clock hits 0. We're up by 10. It's a great sign. Just a perfect prediction from me 2 years into this thing. And J.J. McCarthy, about a 90 overall quarterback. He leads the Minnesota Vikings to a Super Bowl. Harrison Phillips. Okay, Harrison's. Travis Hunter, first-year Super Bowl. These guys deserve it. Brian O'Neill, Christian Darrisaw, two of the best at their positions. J.J. McCarthy, willingly sits on the bench his whole first year so he can develop. Brian O'Neill, 80%. What a game. Wow, what a game. 80%, 330, 4 touchdowns. Breece Hall, 105 yards. Let's see, who had what here? 111 from Addison with 2 touchdowns. Naylor was 75 and a touchdown. Restrepo was 60 and a touchdown. Jefferson, only 36 and 5 catches. 48 and 3 for Hawk. I don't know what's gotten into Jefferson, but oh well. Second half for Van Ginkel. A sack for Mekhi Blackman, a sack for Blake Cashman, a sack for Calais Campbell, holy moly, and a half sack for Harrison Phillips. They took over. Travis Hunter gets the pick in the game. What an incredible game for us. Travis Hunter, that's a beautiful thing, man. Getting the rookie to win, to get the pick in the Super Bowl, the number 10 overall pick, and obviously a potentially generational player in Travis Hunter. Awesome. Maybe even a Heisman winner by the time, 2 weeks or 3 weeks from now is said and done. But hey, let's go ahead and go one more week in the future so we can see all the finality of everything, the final year in review, maybe some upgrades, seeing who's getting to X Factor, who retires, what guys walk off into the sunset. I'm assuming both Harrisons will. Maybe Ryan Kelly. That's possible. Season recap. Let's check it out. J.J. McCarthy, MVP. Kevin O'Connell, Coach of the Year. That's all we get. Everybody else, you see him over there. If you didn't, press your rewind button. Let's see. Retirements. Let's check them out. Who goes? It's going to be pretty painful, I already can tell you. But, oh, wow, nobody. Everybody's here. Keenan Allen does retire. He's a Lion. That's weird. But, we're good. I want to see who got, I don't know. There's got to be somebody who got, a dev trade upgrade or something. Maybe Justin Jefferson goes back up. Nope, doesn't. J.J. McCarthy, goodness, man. McCarthy, he's going to be how good after this? He's an 89 overall quarterback. That's awesome. That's awesome. Anybody defensively? Travis Hunter could be an X factor after that week. That's a big one. Not quite. Doesn't quite get it. But, hey, a great victory. A great Super Bowl. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know who you want to see the next rebuild for in this Madden game, and I'll see you on the next one.